Hey guys, we've reached the end of yet another year, and as usual, it's time to dole out our annual Z1 awards for the best performing devices across several categories launched in the Indian market. The awards are given out on the basis of performance alone, and other factors such as design, build, price, and extraneous features are immaterial. The winner in this particular category is the MSI MEG Z390 GODLIKE. The MSI MEG Z390 GODLIKE is in a different league altogether. It uses a 16-phase VRM configuration for the processor and absolutely nothing else for the iGPU. Usually we see a +2 or +4 phase design in some cases, but for the iGPU in the GODLIKE, it's as if MSI decided to put all their eggs in one basket. It also makes sense that given all the folks investing this amount of money on motherboard are more likely to get a discrete graphics card to match. The VRM controller is an IR35201 configured in an 8+0 configuration and is coupled with an IR35999 doubler. For the power stages, it uses a TDA21462, which is the improved variant of the IR3555, and that practically every other manufacturer uses. The board managed to get better scores in ADA64 memory benchmark and even scored 1 point higher in Cinebench R15. The total system power draw while idling was more or less the same as the Maximus 11 Hero, but when we overclock the processor to 5 GHz, it consumes about 30 watts lesser than other boards. MSI's power phase design is clearly working out in this case, and this is why it earns the Z1 award. The Maximus 11 Hero uses an ASP1400 VRM controller in a 6+2 configuration with Vishay SiC 63950A power stages for the CPU V-core as well as for the SoC phases. We did not see any doublers in action, so you've got fewer phases contributing to the overall VRM design. This design would provide a maximum of 400 amperes in total, which is more than enough for the flagship 9900K at peak loads. The total system power observed was a little on the higher side with this motherboard as compared to the MSI MEG Z390 GODLIKE. As for its performance in ADA64's memory benchmark and Cinebench R15, the scores were comparable to the Z390 GODLIKE. Only the ADA64 scores showed a noticeable difference, and there's no dearth of features on the Maximus 11 Hero, but it lost out primarily due to the higher power consumption during the OC phase. GIGABYTE's Z390 AORUS Pro is a good motherboard with ample amount of features that are relevant to the mainstream audience, and not as much as for overclockers. Its idle state power consumption is slightly higher than the Maximus 11 Hero, and its peak load is a bit lower. During overclocking, we did face a few issues going past 4.9 GHz, and even when we hit 5.0 GHz. There were a few freezes mid benchmarks, but not much overall. If you're not going to be overclocking aggressively, then this is a pretty stable motherboard and is priced not too high. This makes it a great board for enthusiast builders, and which is why it ends up being the best buy. Let us know what you think about our choices in the comments below. Also, remember to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications for similar videos. Thanks for watching.